Hey, what's up YouTube? This video is actually long overdue. I've been meaning to make a video about the transformation of the gym from when I first had just initially a barbell working out to where it is now. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that this is kind of the place where I spend most of my time. So I just come down to my garage and get a little workout in. Pre-COVID, before COVID, I kind of had a barbell and I got to the gym to a place where I felt comfortable, where I thought I wanted it to be. Wasn't paying it or anything, but I was doing quite a bit of workouts in here. But then I said, you know what, I need to make this gym my own. So I went through numerous renovations, right? I went through numerous transformations of this gym, from painting the walls completely white to painting the walls, completely black the way it is, to changing large mirrors, putting mirrors up, shifting things, doing some electrical work, and I kind of set into the place where the gym I have is right now. So when I started the gym, the main thing I wanted to make sure of, it was completely functional. So there's three big pieces in this gym that I think I really want to highlight, and that's the squat racks. So I wanted to make sure the gym, no matter what where I transform or changed weights, I didn't have to change a barbell. All right, so as I mentioned before, one of the biggest things was having 3 separate squat racks where I can, or just racks, places where I can store barbells where I didn't have to necessarily change weight. So I got a barbell here, barbell here, barbell here, so I don't have to change a barbell as I change different machinery. Doing most of my pull-ups here, I can just move this here. I do my incline, my bench, most of the upper body compound lifts I do here. And then here, the squat stands is actually where I do most of my squatting. So I actually have, this is actually an Olympic bar as well too, so the tread is a lot less rough as opposed to the bench and the other bar are over there. Here I'll do my Olympic lifts here, I'll do my squat, my front squats. If I really want to deadlift, I could deadlift here, but I'll talk about that later. And then lastly, over here, I have, now this bar has a narrower grip than the other 2 bars, but it's mainly where I do my shoulder press. Sometimes I squat over here if I have multiple people in the gym, but mainly this is so I can I do my shoulder press and I don't have to change weight, as I mentioned before. Now of course I got a nice box squat over here. I actually made this, it was a normal wood color before I painted it and stained it black. So that's the box squat, which you see in the videos. And then also, just to kind of, since we're over here, got my captain's chair. This is the best workout you can do for core. And of course, I can do dips on it. So about all the stuff, most of the stuff I got in here, I got off of Marketplace or Craigslist. There's only like 4 things I got in here that were actually off Amazon, really cheap. Some pre-COVID and some during COVID as well too. Going over here, I got all my attachments, my resistance bands, chains, ropes. I got my sled, so I go out, I can hop on the sled as well too. This step up platform thing that my wife actually got off of Facebook Marketplace. And then I got my trap bar deadlift. Once again, I do not deadlift anymore. I'm getting older, so I want to do something safer that's healthier for my back. And most athletes, if you're an athlete, they won't throw you on a deadlift. They'll throw you on the trap bar deadlift because it's really good for explosion. So I actually have the trap bar for lower body, being explosive, and just building the lower body when it comes to strength. So one of the biggest things in the gym that I really want to highlight is the turf. Like I said, I like to move in the gym, and I'm going to move in the gym. One of the best things as well too in the gym is I don't work out with shoes on. It's so much better for your feet for them to move and whatnot. Things just can be in tight in a shoe. So the turf, where I do like ladders, I can do handstands, I can do footwork, any type of drill I can do right here on the turf, and that was a big thing for me. And then I have this elevated lunge machine where I do a lot of single leg isolation work, lunges. Really helps when it comes to just mobility, as like I said, I'm shifting towards my workouts as well too. So one thing that's really cool about the gym is, I did want to talk about the floor. So the flooring is actually flooring that most people don't really expect to actually use for floor, but it's actually meant for flooring, if that makes any sense. So most people, when they think gym, they think horse stall mats. Horse stall mats are very expensive. I was just going through Home Depot one day, actually Lowe's one day, and I saw this thing called thick rubber cut underlayment. And I bought a roll of it. Well, this is this confetti piece right here. And it really worked well. It's thicker. I can slam the weights on it. It doesn't make too much more noise, and it protects the concrete under. And then I went and decided to go online and buy more thick cut underlayment. Now this stuff is actually meant to be put under hardwood floors when people build houses, and they put the hardwood floor on top. So it decreases the sound, helps the hardwood and the concrete last longer where the base is. This flooring right here, I think cost me less than say $175 altogether, and this is my flooring. I took some tape, taped it up, and that's kind of like my flooring that I have. One thing that's really cool about the gym, if I really wanted to, as I said, I want to move. I take the stands. Now I actually have a fully functional gym where I can actually move around and do more working. That was one of the best things about the gym. Now this garage is 20 by 20. We're actually cheating it a little bit because we're still in about 2 feet because of this metal piece right here. So we're actually getting really 20 by 22. All right, so if I really want to do some mobility work in the gym, I wanted to move a little bit, get multiple people in here, do some actual drills, I can actually do that right here if I wanted to with all this space. Now, the last thing two more things I want to highlight. The last thing is the mirrors. So the mirrors, initially I had one long mirror, but it wasn't long enough. So it was long in width, but not long in height. So what I actually did was I went on Marketplace, and this lady, she was actually closing up her studio. We're shifting stuff in her studio to another studio. So I reached out to her. She needed help moving the stuff. She needed help moving the stuff out of the mirrors out of her gym. So I went to the truck, took the mirrors in the truck, put them here. I got a good deal on them, and I have some large mirrors now in the gym. And the last thing I want to highlight is these LED lights that I actually installed. These LED lights, I will say is people usually get the bars. I like these because for photography, I actually can shift these down and then point them in a particular direction. So if I want to take photos, do XYZ in here, I actually can do that with these lights. Last thing too, we have a hook right here. So if I did want to do some photography work in here, I can take some Savage seamless paper or some background paper, hook them up right here, and then I can get, do some photography shoots as well too. So last thing, of course, if I'm in the gym and my family's in the gym, it's great to have a TV in the gym. I can catch the games, watch the games. So just install the TV in here. So if my son or my wife or my daughter are in here watching or just playing around, they can actually watch the TV. But that's pretty much it. That's a complete transformation of the gym. But yeah, it's where I spend most of my time. I'll try to put more videos out on YouTube. Subscribe if you're not subscribing. I appreciate y'all. Hey, look, I'm out.